so let's get started on my Thanksgiving Day look. I hope you guys enjoy. I start off by using a Prep and Prime spray to base my face. Then I go in with my Sephora brand liquid foundation in the shade 36. It is a decent amount of coverage, so I kind of just use however much I think I'm going to need in the moment, and I just work it all the way around. Next, I color corrected Maybelline Master Camo Crayon Corrector in the shade Peach. I have some dark spots from like acne medicine, and I just feel like they get covered up best if I do it after my foundation, but again, personal preference. And then we blend. Next, I apply my Wet n Wild Makeup Stick Contour in color 805 to the areas that I personally like to contour, which is usually right under my cheek and like the base of my jawline. It is on the creamy side, so I like to use my beauty blender to really get it in and still be able to see it without making it too heavy. I was having some technical difficulties with the lighting and I couldn't tell if it was a shadow or it wasn't blending. Next, I do my LA Girl Pro.Conceal in the shade Cool Tan. I apply it in a weird pattern. I'm not even sure where I got it from, but I just like the way it accentuates certain areas and highlights certain points. Then I blend it in with my usual beauty blender. It's not wet or anything, it's a regular old dry sponge, and I just get it all in there like, pack that in, okay? And now we bake. I use Airspun Mousse Face Powder, translucent, to really set it and make sure everything's good and I don't have any like cakey look under my eyes throughout the day. Honestly, this is why I never show up anywhere on time, because I had to cut this part. I literally was dancing into the camera for like a solid 2 minutes just letting my face bake. Next, I go back in with the same Wet n Wild contour stick to contour my nose. I have a bump on my nose, like just as part of my facial structure, so I really have to like adjust my face so that I can see it better and make sure I'm contouring it properly, the way I like at least. And at some point coming up, you'll see that I take my beauty blender again and I just touch up to make sure that the contour isn't spilling too far out towards my eyes. I always brush out my eyebrows first, but especially now, I bleached them a while back and it's just like really hard to even see them, so I have to make sure I can see as much as possible before I fill them in. I use Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the color Chocolate. I had to do these in my own personal mirror. That's why you guys didn't see it. I always go back in and line the bottom with my LA Go Pro.Conceal just to make sure that they look crisp and all killer-like.
Okay. Ooh, what's wrong, guys?
I rarely ever wear lashes to go out, so usually I just OD on my mascara, like layer upon layer upon layer.
Who's that? It's money! Now, the mother of others. Bam, 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 bam. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today.
Now this is like my daily highlight. It's Master Chrome in the shade Molten Golds. I honestly abuse this. Like I don't know what I would do without it. It's kind of just the perfect shade for me. It's not too light. It's not too gold and obnoxious. Like it's literally perfect.
Wow. Wow.
Now I'm very cautious about how I apply it to the middle of my nose because like I said I have that arch and like sometimes you can over accentuate it, so I use my finger for this always. Bliss sex before everything. Someone taught me this trick, so now whenever I want to have that cute little nude look, I just apply my concealer first. Then to finish off my lips, I add NYX Cosmic Metals in the shade CMLC. I honestly just love the shimmer and the shine. It's like perfectly pink and perfectly sparkly, and I abuse this. And then one last time to set it all off.